Good afternoon, YouTube people. It's old Jim here again, up in East Tennessee doing preparedness stuff. Not as much today. Got my guard dog out. Vicious. I let her exercise a little bit when nobody's around. Hope everybody's having a good day. It's absolutely beautiful here. It's a little windy, but it's supposed to be up to mid-60s today, so go down here and work some more in the garden here in a little bit. I've been doing, one of the boys had a school event, and he got to go bowling, so I went and watched that. And another one had his first school dance last night, so that was something to see. I didn't get to go in, I just picked him up. Asked him if he had a good time, he said he did. So. But I got to thinking last night while I was trying to go to sleep, you know, everybody that watches these videos, I hope, sort of a prepper or does stuff to get them ready for when times are bad. But what are you going to do about the unprepared when they come knocking at your door? You going to take them in? You going to turn them away? It's a good question. I don't have an easy answer. I guess it depends on the situation. If it's somebody that I've told over and over that they need to put a little back and they get caught without anything if something bad happened, I'm probably tell them they better move on down the road, I guess. If somebody come up that was a doctor or nurse and that's a good skill to have, I'll probably take them in. But that's something to give consideration to, because something bad happened, there's going to be a lot of hungry people around. So not only do you need to be prepared and have it, better be prepared to decide what you're going to do and what you're going to do when you say no, because it's going to make some people angry. And I was also told a couple of years ago when I started this that prepping wasn't a biblical concept. And that just befuddled me, because I remember, that wind's picking up. Joseph told Pharaoh to put up 7 years of plenty for 7 years of famine. That's kind of a preparedness thing, and I guess old Noah, he was the ultimate prepper, wasn't he? He put enough back to feed his family and all the animals for 40 days and 40 nights. So. Oh well, I don't know what Bible they read, but I've never read a commandment that says thou shalt not prep. So, hate to be them when they come over, because I'm not going to make them violate their religious principles and eat some of this good old prepping food. Just my theory on it. But today's been a little low-key. I haven't worked in the garden yet. I ain't gone on my walk yet. So, hadn't fed the chickens yet. So, haven't done much of anything yet, except drink a lot of coffee, which is kept me busy running back and forth to the bathroom. We made a lap around the house. So let me know what you think about what you're going to do when people show up at your door hungry, and especially if they have kids. I mean, that's going to be a horrible thing. But what are you going to do? You're going to take food out of your kid's mouth to give it to theirs when they've had the same opportunity that you've had and could have put a little time in on it to prep themselves, and maybe skipped eating at Chili's or Applebee's and used that money to buy some beans and rice and some canned food. I mean, I hate to be a butthole about it, but I probably will be. Been in a weird mood this week anyway, so right now I'm feeling a little ornery than usual. But if you're new to prepping, I've got some food storage videos besides one yesterday, stuff about buckets, how to get started. But there's a lot of great videos, content out there. Alaska Prepper at Homestead Heart does a lot of good canning videos. I can can, but I mean, they do some unreal stuff, like with pre-cooked bacon. I'm going to try that. I saw Alaska Prepper do it one day. I want to try it. But, you know, and I'm also wondering about, you know, record inflation in this country, the highest in 40 years. What of people that were just barely struggling to make ends meet, which I was in that boat. during this pandemic. But what are they doing? How are they coping? I mean, nothing else. If you've been prepping for a while, at least you got some groceries put back where it's not too bad on you. But what are these people doing? How are they eating? Our country's getting in a sad situation, and it's not looking any better as far as I can see. Our allies seem to be scoffing at us when we ask them to do something, which I don't blame them sometimes. Our enemies sense weakness at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, and it's like a shark smelling blood in the water, I think. A lot of things are going on behind the scenes, I'm sure, but it's not a scary time, but it's a little worried to think about all these things going on. So just stay alert. You know, people are desperate. I was coming home from work the other night and saw a dude walk by. He's a scary looking dude. I'm not saying he was a criminal, but had his face covered full of tattoos and a hoodie on, and he looked like a shady character to me. So even here at the house, just walking around, I've still got my little pew-pew in my pocket and a knife on me. And so if you're out and about going to the store, I've heard stories about people going getting groceries and somebody seeing them there and following them home and, you know, robbing them that way. So just be aware of your situation, your surroundings, and be nice if we could grow eyes in the back of our head. I think we're going to need it soon. So everybody take a deep breath, hold on, because I think this year's going to get even bumpier. And y'all take care, have a safe week, and I'll talk to you fine people here in a few days. Adios, amigos.